Instant Wealth Visualization, written and published by I Am Audiobooks. The human mind possesses an extraordinary ability to create vivid mental experiences that can reshape our reality. The Mind Cinema method harnesses this power specifically for wealth manifestation, transforming abstract financial goals into tangible experiences through strategic mental programming. Think of your mind as a sophisticated movie theater where you are both the director and the main character. Unlike passive daydreaming, the Mind Cinema method involves creating deliberate, structured mental scenarios that engage your brain's neural pathways in ways that traditional visualization techniques cannot match. When you sit in your mental theater, you're not just watching scenes of wealth, you're crafting a compelling narrative that your subconscious mind accepts as a preview of your inevitable future. Lesson 1. The Mind Cinema method that materializes money. The key to making the Mind Cinema method work lies in the detail and precision of your mental productions. Start by selecting a comfortable, quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and imagine yourself sitting in a premium theater chair. The screen before you is vast and crystal clear, the sound system perfect, and the atmosphere intimate. This is your private screening room where financial abundance comes to life. Your wealth scenarios should be specific and personally meaningful. Rather than generic images of luxury cars or mansions, create scenes that resonate with your definition of financial success. Perhaps it's the moment you check your investment portfolio and see 7 figures, or the scene where you confidently make a major purchase without checking your bank balance. The key is to make these scenes so detailed that they feel real and attainable. The Mind Cinema method works because it engages multiple levels of consciousness simultaneously. While your conscious mind directs the scene, your subconscious absorbs the experience as if it were happening in real time. This dual engagement creates powerful neural patterns that begin to influence your daily decisions and actions toward wealth creation. Timing is crucial in this method. Schedule your mental cinema sessions when your mind is most receptive, typically early morning or just before sleep. Each session should last between 10 to 15 minutes, allowing enough time to fully immerse yourself in the experience without mental fatigue. The scenes you create should flow naturally, like a well-edited movie, each scene building upon the last to create a compelling narrative of your financial evolution. Color, sound, and movement play vital roles in making your Mind Cinema effective. Rich, vibrant colors enhance the reality of your scenes. The sound of applause as you close a successful business deal, the subtle rustle of papers as you sign important documents, the solid click of a luxury car door. These audio elements add depth to your visualization. Movement within your scenes keeps the energy dynamic and engaging, preventing your mind from wandering. Implementation requires consistency and refinement. Begin with simple scenes and gradually increase their complexity as your visualization skills improve. Pay attention to how your body responds to different scenes. The ones that generate the strongest positive physical reactions are the most effective for programming your subconscious mind. The Mind Cinema method isn't just about passive visualization. It's an active tool for programming your brain's reticular activating system, as to recognize and seize financial opportunities in your daily life. As you regularly practice this method, you'll notice increased awareness of wealth-building opportunities that may have always been present but previously invisible to you. Your mental cinema should evolve as your financial goals expand. Update your scenes regularly to reflect new aspirations and achievements. This constant renewal keeps the method fresh and engaging, preventing your mind from becoming desensitized to the visualizations. The most powerful scenes are those that generate genuine excitement and anticipation, emotions that signal to your subconscious mind that these experiences are not just possible, but inevitable. The Mind Cinema method represents a sophisticated approach to wealth visualization that goes beyond simple positive thinking. By creating detailed, immersive experiences in your mental theater, you're laying the groundwork for genuine financial transformation. Your mind becomes programmed to expect and create wealth, turning your cinematic visions into your daily reality. Lesson 2. Beyond Affirmations, the Visual Blueprint Technique. Traditional affirmations have long been a staple of personal development, yet they often fall short of producing tangible results. While verbal affirmations can be powerful tools, they typically engage only a small portion of our brain's manifestation potential. The Visual Blueprint Technique transcends these limitations by tapping into the brain's more powerful visual processing centers, creating a comprehensive framework for wealth manifestation. The Visual Blueprint Technique works because our brains process visual information 60,000 times faster than text. When you create a visual blueprint of your desired wealth, you're essentially programming your neural pathways with high-definition imagery that becomes your new financial reality template. This technique moves beyond simple visualization by incorporating structured elements that mirror architectural blueprints, providing clear, detailed guidelines for your subconscious mind to follow. To create your wealth blueprint, begin by designing a detailed visual representation of your desired financial state. This isn't just about seeing stacks of money or luxury items. It's about creating a complete visual ecosystem of wealth. Imagine yourself in your ideal workspace, making important financial decisions or managing your investments with confidence. Add specific details like the exact numbers in your bank accounts, the properties you own, or the businesses you run. The Visual Blueprint Technique requires precision and attention to detail. Each element of your financial vision should be crystal clear, as if you're examining architectural plans for a building. Consider the infrastructure of your wealth, the income streams, investment portfolios, and business systems that support your prosperity. Visualize these elements as interconnected components, flowing smoothly and efficiently. Color plays a crucial role in this technique. Use colors that represent growth, abundance, and success in your blueprint. Green might represent growing investments, gold could symbolize accumulated wealth, and blue might represent stable, reliable income streams. These colors serve as powerful triggers for your subconscious mind, reinforcing the reality of your financial vision. Implementation of the Visual Blueprint Technique involves regular review and refinement of your wealth blueprint. Spend time each morning studying your blueprint, mentally walking through each aspect of your financial vision. As you do this, your brain begins to accept these images as familiar and attainable, making them part of your expected reality rather than distant dreams. The activation phase is crucial for bringing your blueprint to life. This involves regularly immersing yourself in your visual wealth blueprint while maintaining a state of relaxed focus. During these sessions, allow yourself to feel the satisfaction and excitement of seeing your financial plans materialize. Your blueprint should evolve as your understanding of wealth creation deepens and your financial goals expand. An often overlooked aspect of the Visual Blueprint Technique is the integration of timeline markers. These visual cues represent specific milestones in your wealth journey, helping your mind create a clear pathway to your financial goals. By including these markers, you're giving your subconscious mind a structured sequence of events to manifest. The power of this technique lies in its ability to bypass the logical mind's tendency to question or doubt. When you work with a detailed visual blueprint, you're communicating directly with your subconscious in its preferred language, images. This direct communication channel accelerates the manifestation process, creating faster and more concrete results than traditional affirmations alone. Practice the Visual Blueprint Technique with consistency and patience. Your wealth blueprint is a living document that should be refined and updated as you progress on your financial journey. As you continue to work with this technique, you'll notice your financial reality beginning to align more closely with your visual blueprint, creating a powerful feedback loop that accelerates your journey to wealth. Lesson 3. Why emotional visualization outperforms traditional methods. Visualization alone isn't enough to manifest wealth. It's the emotional connection that truly powers your manifestation abilities. Traditional visualization methods often fall short because they focus solely on mental imagery, while neglecting the crucial emotional component that brings those images to life. When you infuse your wealth visualizations with genuine emotional energy, you create a magnetic force that attracts financial opportunities with remarkable speed and precision. The human brain doesn't distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences when strong emotions are involved. This neurological phenomenon explains why emotional visualization produces such powerful results. When you combine crystal-clear mental images of wealth with authentic feelings of joy, excitement, and gratitude, your brain begins creating new neural pathways that support wealth attraction. These emotional pathways serve as high-speed channels for manifesting your financial desires. Consider how you feel when you receive unexpected money or achieve a financial milestone. That natural surge of excitement, relief, and happiness is exactly what you need to recreate during your visualization sessions. Start by recalling a time when you felt financially abundant, perhaps after receiving a bonus, landing a lucrative contract, or making a profitable investment. Allow yourself to fully re-experience those positive emotions as you build your wealth visualizations. The key to emotional visualization lies in your ability to generate and maintain authentic feelings of already having achieved your financial goals. Instead of merely picturing yourself with wealth, immerse yourself in the emotional experience of being wealthy. Feel the deep sense of security that comes with having abundant resources. Experience the freedom of making purchases without checking your bank balance. Embrace the confidence of knowing you can provide for yourself and your loved ones without financial stress. Emotional intensity amplifies your manifestation power exponentially. While visualizing your desired wealth, layer your emotions strategically. Begin with gratitude for your current resources. Then build excitement about your expanding wealth, and finally embody the profound joy and satisfaction of achieving your financial goals. This emotional crescendo creates a powerful energetic signature that the universe responds to with matching circumstances and opportunities. Your emotional state during visualization sessions directly influences your daily actions and decisions. When you consistently feel the emotions of wealth, you naturally begin thinking and behaving like a wealthy person. You'll find yourself making better financial choices, recognizing profitable opportunities, and taking inspired action toward your goals. This alignment between your emotional state and external actions accelerates your manifestation, results dramatically. Many people struggle with visualization because they can't maintain their emotional connection to their desired outcome. The solution is to anchor your wealth emotions to physical triggers in your environment. Touch a specific object, assume a certain posture, or create a unique gesture that instantly recalls those powerful feelings of abundance. These emotional anchors allow you to quickly access your wealth consciousness throughout the day, maintaining the manifestation momentum. The most successful practitioners of emotional visualization understand that consistency matters more than intensity. While powerful emotional sessions are important, it's the regular practice of connecting with wealth emotions that creates lasting change. Dedicate time each day to feeling wealthy, even if only for a few minutes. These small emotional investments compound over time, creating an unshakable foundation for financial abundance. Practice emotional visualization in environments that support your wealth consciousness. Create a special space for your practice, surrounded by objects and images that evoke feelings of abundance. Use music, scents, or textures that enhance your emotional connection to wealth. The more you can engage your senses while maintaining positive financial emotions, the more powerful your manifestation becomes. Emotional visualization is a skill that improves with practice. Start with smaller financial goals that feel believable, and gradually expand as your emotional capacity grows. Pay attention to how your body responds to different wealth emotions, and use that awareness to deepen your practice. As you master the art of emotional visualization, you'll discover that manifesting wealth becomes not just possible, but inevitable. Lesson 4. The first-person perspective trick for rapid manifestation. The way you position yourself within your visualization practice can dramatically impact its effectiveness. Most people naturally visualize from a third-person perspective, watching themselves like a movie character on a screen. While this approach can work, it creates an unconscious separation between you and your desired wealth reality. The first-person perspective trick transforms your visualization practice by placing you directly in the driver's seat of your wealth creation journey. When you visualize from the first-person perspective, you experience your desired financial reality through your own eyes, not as an outside observer. This means seeing your hands counting money, feeling the leather seat of your luxury car beneath you, and looking out at the ocean view from your beachfront property. This immediate, intimate perspective creates a more powerful neural imprint because your brain processes the experience as if it's happening in real time. The key to mastering first-person visualization lies in the details. Start by focusing on your hands. They are your primary point of contact with wealth in the physical world. See yourself reaching for your wallet and pulling out crisp $100 bills. Notice the texture of the leather wallet, the slight resistance as you open it, and the fresh scent of new money. Experience the weight of gold jewelry on your wrist, the smooth feel of your luxury car's steering wheel, or the click of your designer shoes on marble floors. Many practitioners make the mistake of trying to see their entire body in their visualization, which automatically pushes them into third-person perspective. Instead, focus on what you would naturally see from your own eyes. You don't see your face when you're walking into a high-end restaurant or signing a major business deal. You see what's in front of you, what's in your hands, and the reactions of others to your presence. The first-person perspective becomes particularly powerful when incorporating movement. As you visualize walking through your dream home, actually feel your feet taking each step. When you imagine checking your bank account, feel your fingers typing on the keyboard and experience the anticipation as the page loads. These kinesthetic elements make the visualization more real to your subconscious mind, accelerating the manifestation process. Interaction with others in your visualization should also maintain the first-person perspective. Rather than watching yourself have a conversation with your financial advisor, experience the conversation as it happens. Hear their voice congratulating you on your wise investments. Feel the firm handshake and notice their respectful body language from your own point of view. Environmental details enhance the first-person experience. Notice the temperature of the room, the play of sunlight through windows, the ambient sounds of success, perhaps the gentle hum of your office air conditioning or the distant waves at your beach house. These sensory details make the visualization more immersive and convincing to your subconscious mind. Time progression in first-person visualization should feel natural and continuous. Experience your wealth journey as a seamless flow of moments from receiving investment returns to making significant purchases. Allow yourself to feel the satisfaction and confidence that comes with each financial achievement, all from your immediate perspective. Practice transitioning between different wealth scenarios while maintaining the first-person view. Move from signing important documents to celebrating with champagne, from reviewing your growing investment portfolio to relaxing in your luxury vacation home. Each transition should feel smooth and natural, as if you're simply living your wealthy life. Through consistent practice of first-person visualization, you'll notice your wealth mindset shifting more rapidly than with traditional methods. Your brain begins to accept these experiences as familiar and attainable, reducing resistance to wealth and accelerating your manifestation results. As you continue this practice, the line between visualization and reality becomes increasingly fluid, creating a powerful momentum toward your financial goals. Lesson 5. How to create mental wealth imprints that stick. The human mind is remarkably adaptable, capable of forming lasting impressions that shape our reality. Mental wealth imprints are essentially deeply embedded patterns of thought and belief about money and abundance that become part of our subconscious programming. Creating these lasting imprints requires more than casual visualization. It demands a systematic approach to rewiring your neural pathways. Think of mental wealth imprints as carving paths in your mind similar to how repeated footsteps eventually create a clear trail through a meadow. Each time you engage in focused wealth visualization, you're deepening these neural pathways, making them more permanent and easier to access. The key lies in the consistency and intensity of your practice, rather than sporadic attempts at positive thinking. To create lasting wealth imprints, begin by selecting specific wealth scenarios that resonate deeply with your personal goals. Rather than generic images of luxury, choose detailed scenes that align with your desired lifestyle. If your goal is to build a successful business, visualize yourself confidently leading team meetings, signing important contracts, or receiving recognition in your industry. The more specific and personally meaningful these scenes are, the more likely they are to create lasting imprints. The process of imprinting requires engagement of multiple brain centers. While visualizing your chosen wealth scenarios, actively engage your emotional centers by feeling the satisfaction, security, and excitement that comes with financial abundance. Experience the texture of the leather chair in your office, the weight of your designer watch, or the fresh smell of your new car. These sensory details help anchor the imprint more firmly in your neural framework. A crucial aspect of creating lasting wealth imprints is repetition with variation. While maintaining consistent core elements of your wealth visualization, slightly vary the details each time. This prevents your brain from becoming desensitized to the imagery while reinforcing the fundamental wealth patterns you're trying to establish. For instance, if you're visualizing successful business meetings, change the location, participants, or specific outcomes while maintaining the core theme of professional success. Mental barriers often arise during the imprinting process. Your subconscious mind might resist new wealth patterns if they conflict with existing beliefs about money. Acknowledge these barriers without fighting them. Instead, gently redirect your focus to your desired wealth scenarios. Each time you successfully navigate past these mental obstacles, you're strengthening your new wealth imprints and weakening limiting beliefs. One effective technique for reinforcing wealth imprints is the success echo method. After each visualization session, take a moment to recall and relive the most impactful moments of your mental imagery. This creates an echo effect, where the positive impressions reverberate through your consciousness, deepening their impact. Practice this throughout your day, especially during quiet moments or just before sleep. The environment where you practice your wealth imprinting matters significantly. Choose a space where you feel comfortable and undisturbed. Some people find that creating a dedicated visualization corner, perhaps with meaningful objects or images that represent wealth and success, enhances their ability to form lasting imprints. This physical space becomes a trigger for your wealth consciousness, making it easier to access your desired mental state. Regular assessment of your wealth imprints is essential for maintaining their effectiveness. Notice how your daily thoughts and reactions to money-related situations are changing. Are you becoming more confident in financial discussions? Do opportunities for wealth creation seem more apparent? These real-world indicators help gauge the strength of your mental imprints and guide adjustments to your practice. Creating lasting wealth imprints is a gradual process that requires patience and persistence. Like any skill, the ability to maintain positive wealth programming improves with practice. As your mental wealth imprints become more established, you'll find yourself naturally aligned with abundance mindset, making wealth attraction an automatic part of your daily experience. Lesson 6. The counterintuitive visualization approach wealthy people use. The visualization techniques employed by the wealthy often contradict conventional wisdom, which is precisely why they work so effectively. While most people focus on visualizing the end result, the mansion, sports car, or yacht, truly successful people understand that wealth visualization requires a more nuanced approach. Wealthy people consistently report visualizing the entire process of wealth creation, including the challenges and obstacles they'll encounter. Instead of exclusively focusing on positive outcomes, they mentally rehearse their responses to setbacks and difficulties. This counterintuitive approach builds mental resilience and prepares them for real-world scenarios they're likely to face. A billionaire tech entrepreneur once shared that during his visualization sessions, he would deliberately imagine his company facing a major crisis. He would then visualize himself remaining calm, thinking clearly, and making strategic decisions under pressure. This practice helped him navigate actual challenges when they arose, as his mind was already familiar with maintaining composure during difficult situations. Another surprising aspect of wealthy people's visualization technique is their focus on the mundane details of wealth management. Rather than simply imagining themselves rich, they visualize themselves making wise financial decisions, reviewing investment portfolios, attending board meetings, and having detailed discussions with financial advisors. This practical approach creates neural pathways that support actual wealth-building behaviors. Consider the case of a successful real estate investor who spent years visualizing herself analyzing property markets, negotiating deals, and managing renovations before she actually began investing. When she finally started her real estate career, these activities felt familiar because she had mentally rehearsed them countless times. Wealthy people also incorporate a unique temporal element in their visualizations. Instead of focusing solely on future outcomes, they frequently visualize themselves in the present moment, already possessing the mindset and habits of a wealthy person. This subtle shift creates an immediate alignment between their current identity and their wealth goals. The wealthy also emphasize visualizing the impact of their wealth on others. They imagine creating jobs, contributing to charitable causes, and positively influencing their communities. This broader perspective helps maintain motivation and creates a sense of purpose beyond personal gain. A prominent philanthropist once revealed that he spent more time visualizing the positive changes his wealth would bring to society than he did imagining his personal luxuries. Another counterintuitive aspect is the integration of potential losses and failures into visualization practice. While this might seem negative, it actually builds emotional stability and reduces fear of loss. Successful investors often visualize both winning and losing scenarios, which helps them maintain composure during actual market fluctuations. The wealthy also practice what's known as reverse visualization, starting from their desired end state and working backward to their current position. This helps them identify crucial steps and decisions they need to make, creating a more realistic pathway to wealth accumulation. A crucial element of the wealthy's visualization practice is their focus on identity transformation. Instead of merely visualizing having money, they visualize becoming the type of person who naturally attracts and maintains wealth. This includes visualizing themselves making disciplined decisions, maintaining high standards, and consistently choosing long-term benefits over short-term gratification. By adopting these counterintuitive visualization techniques, you begin to think and act like the wealthy do. True wealth visualization isn't about daydreaming about riches. It's about programming your mind for the complete journey of wealth creation, including its challenges and responsibilities. As you implement these practices, you'll notice a shift in your decision-making patterns and behavioral responses, aligning them more closely with those who have already achieved significant financial success. Lesson 7. Visual Anchoring, the missing key to quick results. Visual anchoring represents one of the most powerful yet underutilized tools in wealth manifestation. This technique creates instant connections between external triggers and your desired wealthy state, allowing you to tap into abundance-oriented mindsets at will. The process works by establishing strong neural pathways that link specific visual cues to feelings of wealth, success, and financial empowerment. To create effective wealth anchors, begin by selecting powerful visual triggers that you encounter regularly throughout your day. These might include specific colors, shapes, or objects that you can easily spot in your environment. For instance, you might choose the color gold, the shape of a diamond, or even something as simple as the numbers on your digital clock. The key is to select triggers that feel personally meaningful and that you'll naturally encounter multiple times daily. When establishing your visual anchor, find a quiet space where you can fully immerse yourself in the visualization process. Start by bringing your chosen visual trigger into your mind while simultaneously generating intense feelings of wealth, abundance, and financial success. Picture yourself surrounded by prosperity, feeling the emotions of having achieved your financial goals and experiencing the confidence that comes with financial freedom. Hold this state for at least 60 seconds while focusing intently on your chosen visual trigger. The power of visual anchoring lies in its repetition and consistency. Each time you encounter your chosen trigger in daily life, take a moment to consciously activate the wealthy state you've associated with it. This might mean pausing briefly when you see a golden sunset to recall your feelings of abundance, or using the sight of a diamond-shaped road sign as a reminder to align with your wealth consciousness. To maintain the effectiveness of your visual anchors, regularly reinforce them through dedicated practice sessions. Set aside time each day to strengthen these connections, particularly during your morning routine when your mind is most receptive. You can also create multiple anchors for different aspects of wealth manifestation, one for business success, another for investment opportunities, and yet another for passive income streams. One particularly effective way to enhance your visual anchors is to combine them with physical locations. Choose specific spots in your home or office where you'll regularly practice activating your wealthy state. This creates a powerful compound effect, where both the location and your chosen visual trigger work together to instantly elevate your wealth consciousness. The real magic of visual anchoring happens when you begin to experience spontaneous shifts in your mindset and behavior. You'll find yourself naturally making better financial decisions, spotting opportunities you might have missed before, and maintaining a more consistent state of abundance consciousness. Your anchors serve as constant reminders of your wealth goals and help maintain your focus on financial growth throughout the day. Advanced practitioners often create what's known as an anchor chain, where multiple visual triggers are linked together to create a more comprehensive wealth programming system. This might start with seeing a specific color, which triggers thoughts of abundance, which then leads to visualizing successful investments, and finally culminates in feeling the emotion of financial freedom. These chains can become powerful tools for maintaining prolonged states of wealth consciousness. As you work with visual anchoring, remember that the strength of your emotional connection to the anchor determines its effectiveness. Don't simply go through the motions. Really feel the wealth and success you're programming into each trigger. The more vivid and emotionally charged your associations become, the more powerful your anchors will be in manifesting real-world results. Practice activating your visual anchors during both positive and challenging moments. This helps build resilience in your wealth consciousness and ensures that your anchors remain effective even during times of stress or doubt. Over time, these visual triggers become automatic switches that instantly align you with your wealth goals, making manifestation faster and more consistent than ever before. Lesson 8. The multisensory technique that accelerates manifestation. True manifestation power lies in engaging all your senses, not just visualization alone. When you incorporate multiple sensory experiences into your wealth manifestation practice, you create a more vivid and compelling reality that your subconscious mind accepts more readily. This multisensory approach accelerates the manifestation process by making your desired financial reality feel more authentic and immediate. Let's explore how to engage each sense in your wealth visualization practice. While seeing yourself in luxurious environments or counting money is powerful, adding the tactile sensation of holding crisp bills or smooth credit cards enhances the experience significantly. Take time to actually handle money during your practice sessions, feeling its texture and weight. This creates a powerful neural association that your brain recognizes and seeks to replicate. The sound of wealth also plays a crucial role. Listen to the distinct sound of coins clinking, cash machines dispensing money, or the satisfying swipe of a premium credit card. Include the conversations you'll have about your successful investments, the sound of your luxury car's engine, or the ambient noise of exclusive locations you'll frequent. These auditory elements make your visualization more realistic and engaging. Scent holds a unique power in memory and emotion. The leather interior of a luxury car, the distinct aroma of a high-end hotel lobby, or even the subtle smell of fresh currency can trigger powerful associations with wealth. During your visualization sessions, use premium colognes or scented candles that you associate with success and abundance. These scents will become anchors for your wealth consciousness. Even taste can be incorporated into your wealth visualization practice. Imagine and actually experience the flavors of success. Whether it's a celebratory champagne, an exclusive restaurant's signature dish, or the specific taste of your favorite luxury indulgence, when you combine this with your visualization, you create a complete sensory experience that feels real and achievable. The key to making this multisensory technique work is practice and immersion. Create a dedicated space for your visualization sessions where you can control and enhance the sensory environment. Use props and real elements when possible. Actual money, luxury items, or even samples of materials associated with wealth. The more you can engage your senses authentically, the more powerful your manifestation practice becomes. Your brain doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones, especially when multiple senses are engaged. By creating these rich, multisensory experiences in your visualization practice, you're essentially programming your brain to recognize and attract these experiences in reality. This is why wealthy people often report that their success feels natural. They've created such a complete internal representation of wealth that it becomes their normal operating state. Incorporate this multisensory approach gradually into your daily practice. Start with combining 2 or 3 senses, then progressively add more elements as you become comfortable with the process. Pay attention to which sensory combinations feel most powerful and authentic to you. Some people might find visual tactile combinations most effective, while others might respond strongly to audiofactory pairings. Consistency is crucial in this practice. Set aside specific times each day for your multisensory visualization sessions. These sessions don't need to be long. Even 5 to 10 minutes of fully engaged, multisensory visualization can be highly effective. The key is to make each session as rich and immersive as possible, engaging all your senses in creating your desired financial reality. This multisensory technique works by creating a complete experience of wealth in your nervous system. When you engage all your senses in visualization, you're essentially creating a new neural pathway that represents your wealthy future. The more you practice, the stronger this pathway becomes, until your brain naturally begins to seek out and create opportunities that match this multisensory wealth impression you've created. Lesson 9. How to bypass mental resistance through strategic visualization. Mental resistance is often the invisible force that prevents us from achieving our financial goals through visualization. This resistance manifests as doubt, skepticism, or an inner voice that questions our ability to manifest wealth. The key to overcoming these barriers lies in understanding how to strategically bypass them rather than fighting them head-on. When we attempt to visualize wealth, our logical mind often intervenes with thoughts like this: "Isn't realistic," or "money doesn't come this easily." These thoughts create a mental barrier that blocks the effectiveness of our visualization practice. Instead of trying to silence these thoughts directly, we can employ a technique called parallel visualization, where we acknowledge the presence of doubt while simultaneously maintaining our wealth vision. The first step in bypassing mental resistance is to recognize that resistance itself is a natural part of the process. Rather than viewing it as an enemy, we can see it as a signpost indicating areas where our beliefs need refinement. When you feel resistance during visualization, simply observe it without judgment and continue with your practice. This acceptance actually diminishes the power of resistance over time. One powerful technique for bypassing resistance is the stepping stone method. Instead of visualizing an end goal that triggers strong resistance, break down your wealth vision into smaller, more believable increments. For example, If visualizing yourself as a millionaire creates intense skepticism, start by visualizing yourself with an extra $1,000, then gradually increase the amount as your comfort level expands. Another effective approach is the alternative timeline technique. This involves visualizing yourself in a parallel reality where your wealth goals have already been achieved. By framing your visualization as an exploration of possibility rather than a direct challenge to your current reality, you can often slip past the mental guards that typically trigger resistance. The backdrop method provides another way to circumvent resistance. Instead of focusing directly on wealth manifestation, create a detailed visualization of the environment and circumstances that would naturally accompany your desired financial state. By building the context first, you establish a foundation that makes the wealth component feel more natural and believable. Emotional state management plays a crucial role in bypassing resistance. When you enter your visualization practice in a state of playfulness and curiosity, rather than desperate need or serious intention, resistance tends to decrease naturally. Approach your visualization sessions with a sense of experimental exploration, treating them as an engaging game rather than a high-stakes exercise. The resistance redirect technique involves channeling the energy of resistance into constructive visualization. When you feel resistance arise, use that energy to fuel more detailed and vivid aspects of your wealth vision. This transforms what would typically be an obstacle into a source of creative power for your visualization practice. Integration of physical movement can also help bypass mental resistance. While visualizing, incorporate simple movements like walking, gentle swaying, or hand gestures. This physical engagement helps prevent the analytical mind from becoming overly dominant and creating resistance. Consistency is more important than intensity when working to bypass resistance. Regular, gentle visualization sessions that flow around resistance will prove more effective than forceful attempts to break through it. As you maintain this practice, you'll notice resistance naturally diminishing over time, allowing your wealth visualizations to become increasingly powerful and effective. By implementing these strategic approaches to bypass mental resistance, you create a clearer channel for your wealth visualizations to manifest in reality. The key is to work with your mind's natural tendencies rather than against them, creating a path of least resistance toward your financial goals. Lesson 10. The Quantum Jumping Method for Financial Transformation. The quantum jumping method represents the pinnacle of wealth visualization techniques, combining advanced mental programming with the fascinating principles of quantum physics. This revolutionary approach suggests that infinite versions of ourselves exist across parallel realities, including versions that have already achieved the financial success we desire. By learning to access these parallel realities through focused visualization, we can accelerate our journey to wealth by adopting the characteristics, mindset, and energy of our prosperous parallel selves. The foundation of quantum jumping for financial transformation begins with deep relaxation. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed, close your eyes, and breathe deeply until your mind and body enter a state of complete calm. As you reach this state, imagine a corridor with infinite doors, each representing a different version of your financial reality. Some doors lead to realities where you've already achieved your desired level of wealth, while others showcase even greater levels of abundance than you've previously imagined. Choose a door that resonates with your desired financial reality and step through it with intention. As you cross this threshold, allow yourself to fully merge with your wealthy parallel self. Experience how this version of you thinks, feels, and behaves. Notice the confidence in their posture, the clarity in their decision-making, and their natural approach to wealth creation. Pay attention to their daily habits, business practices, and relationship with money. During this immersion, observe the specific details of your wealthy parallel self's life. What time do they wake up? How do they start their day? What kind of conversations do they have? What business opportunities do they pursue? The more detailed your observation, the more effectively you can integrate these successful patterns into your current reality. The power of quantum jumping lies in its ability to bypass the limiting beliefs and mental barriers that typically slow down traditional manifestation methods. Instead of trying to convince your current self that wealth is possible, you're directly experiencing and embodying a version of yourself that has already achieved it. This immediate shift in perspective creates rapid transformations in your energy field and, consequently, your external reality. To maximize the effectiveness of quantum jumping, maintain regular practice and combine it with physical action. After each jumping session, write down the insights, strategies, and action steps you've gathered from your wealthy parallel self. Create a bridge between the quantum experience and your current reality by implementing these elements into your daily life. This might involve adopting new morning routines, changing how you approach business decisions, or transforming your relationship with money. The quantum jumping method also works particularly well when combined with the other visualization techniques covered in previous chapters. Use the mind cinema method to create vivid scenes of your quantum jumps. Apply emotional visualization to intensify the experience, and utilize visual anchors to maintain the connection with your wealthy parallel self throughout your day. Quantum jumping is not about escaping your current reality, but about expanding your consciousness to access the wealth potential that already exists within you. Each jump strengthens your connection to abundance and accelerates your financial transformation by aligning you with the energy of success. As you practice quantum jumping regularly, you'll notice subtle shifts in your consciousness and external circumstances. Opportunities that align with your wealthy parallel self's reality will begin to manifest in your current experience. Your decision-making will become more aligned with abundance, and your actions will naturally flow toward wealth creation. The quantum jumping method represents a paradigm shift in wealth visualization, offering a direct path to financial transformation by accessing and embodying the version of yourself that has already achieved your desired level of success. Through consistent practice and integration with real-world action, this method can catalyze remarkable changes in your financial reality.